Okay, here we go. This is my stock 2006 Jeep Wrangler LJ. Yes, it's a unicorn. So you see it's got the CD, AM, FM, and cassette. We're going to go ahead and replace this today with a new one that should be on the way right now, according to the FedEx delivery driver. And we'll take it from there. Okay, first things first, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull this strip out right here, followed by this, and then this whole section right here should just pop right out after that. Start pulling it up. Toss this right back here in the back. I've done some stuff up in here, so it's pretty clean. And yeah, I'm your typical ex-military guy, and I love my handy-dandy Leatherman. So we take our two little screws out of there. This little thing pops out right here, showing the stock container. Dashboard container right here. Now there's two screws right here, 1 and 2. Once you pull those out, everything right here just will lift right out. And of course you can see where the previous owner had actually had this out probably once before doing something and had broke off the tabs off the back side here. Anyhow, it's a pretty simple process. Now it's just all a matter of pulling everything straight out. I am not the greatest photographer in the world. But everything just pops straight out of here. Trying to do this with one hand, as well as a current Torn rotator cuff. My wife probably sees this video and she'll probably kill me, but yeah, that just lifts right out, exposing the stock radio. Simple 4 screws. We'll go ahead and we'll take those out, and we'll continue on here in a minute. So anyhow, screws are out, and I'm going to guess and say the previous owner had this out once before, because there should be a security pin in the back here that holds all this in. I'm going to guess and say it was already taken out sometime before. So yeah. So anyhow, yeah, I forgot. Alright, kind of take the glove box out real quick. Unhook the antenna. Everything starts to pull out. Here's your antenna wire. And then you just have your single, pin back here. You plug it up, your plug. So once you unplug that, radio drops right out. So there we go. Stock radio out. Took about 2 minutes to do, from taking out the bracket here, front faceplate, radio antenna, and one plug. Probably be able to sell this on eBay or something for 150, 200 bucks, who knows. Okay, so part 2 of this project. Radio just arrived, Hong Kong to here, in less than 24 hours. Gotta love it. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. pretty well packed up. And we have our bag full of cables and connectors and all the ins and outs and this is and that's. Can't do this one-handed, but oh, yes I can. Where there's a will, there's a way. So, here we go. This is our beautiful little new radio system for our 2006 YJ. Yes, it's a TJ just with a long wheelbase, so which makes it a unicorn being a YJ. So will slip right inside the dash. Looks nice. The cut on it, you can see the rounded corners. It'll fit right in the existing dash plate. Pretty simple on the back. You have your GPS antenna, another antenna for the Wi-Fi, your external video and other controls right there, and your main plug for your vehicle, as well as your antenna. Okay, all of our little connectors, we've got our antenna connector, our user manual, which will probably be worthless to us, GPS antenna, external microphone, our audio and video connectors here, our USB connectors here, 2 of those. The iOS should be plug and play for our radio system here, one of these 2. Not sure really which one, I have to look at it, but I believe it's going to be the gray one here. And it should plug and play right into our system. Other than that, we'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and pre-wired all this with what I'm assuming is going to be the correct one here for our power and our plug and play. Additional USBs, just because I'm going to want them. And then they have your video in and your video outs as well. Probably going with this one, probably for like a backseat monitors. This is your video in and everything for your DVR, your camera for the backup camera, front camera. This one here, only because I wanted the additional external microphone. It's already set up there because it is a Jeep and it's going to be noisy as always. And your GPS antenna hooked up here. And we'll go from here and let's go ahead and run it back downstairs and go back to the garage and see what happens. Okay, so here we go. Looks like I did get everything correct. There's our connector for there. We've pre-installed our little adapter, our microphone, and everything else in our GPS antenna. Everything should slide right back in here. Okay, so main wires connected, antenna. For now, we will see the moment of truth. We'll just go ahead and do a test here before we start putting everything back in and starting to push wires back in here and everything, because there's quite a bit of room for wiring and everything. We do have quite an extensive bit of wires back here to go ahead and tape up and throw back in there. So let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. It's going to go through its setup. And looks like we're cooking with oil here, people. I'm liking it so far. Hasn't started smoking on me yet. Okay. So let's see what happens. Well, and that is that.
A certain technology, it's really
all
hard to go backwards.
fitting in nice.
This idea is awesome. You can easily, quickly unlock your phone, and then boom, the pandemic hit. We're wearing masks.
Pretty
no longer recognizes our faces. Well, there's
pretty snazzy.